One of the things that I really value as you clicked on the words, the world is your playground, I really believe that the world is our playground. The world should be yours as well if you're fortunate enough to be able to go and venture out and afford to go see other countries. I'm born and raised in California, uh, from birth till about I was, and I went to university in California as well. But my third year of university, I was fortunate enough to go travel abroad, and I went and lived in Italy. I studied abroad in Rome, Italy, for 2 semesters. And in between the semesters, even after I finished up that year, I went and solo backpacked around Eastern and Western Europe. I went through Croatia, Slovenia, Austria, Germany, Turkey, Bulgaria, and I had just had such an incredible time backpacking at a pretty young age, at 20 years old, and that really opened up my eyes to the world. And after that year, I went back to California. I finished up university, and then I left, and I went off to Japan, and I've been mostly overseas for the past 11, 12 years or so. Some in between some of the years, I've gone back to California. I've gone back to Hawaii for some time as well. But most of my time since I finished college has been overseas. And I love living overseas because it opens up your horizons. Man, the world is such a big place. Like, and behind me, I have it's a canvas of a world map. You know, California, right? Like, I'm from here. But if you see how big the world is, like right now, I'm actually speaking from the Philippines, and I don't think the Philippines, you guys can see it. It's not on the map, but it's over here. But I love Southeast Asia, and unless you get out of the country and explore all these different places, you won't know. And especially with right now what's going on in America, I don't even pay attention to the news because I just think it's a distraction. Like what's happening with the elections and what's going on in Congress and all the bickering and the division that is creating among people. I have some friends who, are Trump supporters, or I have some people who really don't like Trump, and I say to them, well, hey, I'm a global citizen. Actually, I kind of live around the world, so whatever your opinion is of Trump, that's great. That's your opinion. I don't really comment. I'm just saying, hey, man, I actually probably would rather go live in Southeast Asia because I do. And so that's just one of my values and one of my views is I see the world as a playground. I see myself as a global citizen. In the future, I want to be living abroad parts of my life, as well as because my parents and I'm from California, like being able to go and visit them back there as well. But I really believe in this life of being able to live almost anywhere, and that's why I'm so focused on building and living a location independent life where you can make money anywhere and you can still have hobbies and do stuff in other places. Like I'm a dive instructor. I don't teach diving anymore, but I love diving. So now I actually get to volunteer at a dive shop in the Philippines because it's not my main job, but I enjoy it. It gets me in the water. It's an amazing feeling. The diving in the Philippines is amazing, but I'm not constrained having to work as a dive instructor. And that's one of my main whys is how do I want to live my life? Where I want to have a life where I'm free to live where I choose to live, and that's somewhere, anywhere in the world, and anywhere in the world you want to enjoy it, and I truly believe the world is your playground, and if you can view the world as your playground, you might want to go and explore. Don't be so scared about what you hear in the news. Before I came to the Philippines, people were like, oh, I heard the Philippines is so corrupt and it's dangerous and the new president is killing drug dealers on the spot. And man, just like in America, there's shootings and there's stuff going on, but it's not like you're gonna be there. It might happen, you have a small chance, but just like you might be in a car accident, okay? I'm not around drug dealers. I'm not using and abusing drugs in the Philippines. So why am I gonna be caught up in that? I live in an awesome place. I live in this place called Panglao, Bohol, Philippines. It's beautiful, it's on the beach. In the evenings, I go for a swim in the ocean. In the daytime, I work on a computer, I go out for some food, maybe go scuba diving, go snorkeling, but it's because I value being able to see the world. And so that's why the world is your playground.